Do you think we're going to make it?
It should be close.
Oh.
Have you got your worktops?
No.
Well, this is quite crucial.
Okay. Tony's got an announcement. Now, this is the infamous lucky broom that Tony fixed once more.
Yes.
What are you thinking of these instructions?
Rubbish.
I'm going to give everyone a sneaky peek, Tone, before it goes in. Laugh, you hurt yourself.
With a hard hat on.
All the cuts all around the edges, and then he's mixed up a nice big bucket of adhesive. It's looking good. You won't see most of this. Most of this will be under cabinets. You'll see the bit that goes into the utility over here. And yes, we're covering up that old floor, which is made out of lots of broken up pieces of tile. A lot of people asked me about this, whether we were keeping it. Well, it's a nice strong base to actually put new tiles on, but I'm not a fan of it, and it's too dark in here. And no, it wouldn't have been part of the original terrace, because it's actually that yellow line. It actually had this line as part of the design going all the way around the kitchen. So unless they built the kitchen in the same shape as they tiled the terrace, I don't think these were outside. We've actually got some quite pretty old tiles in there, but it's very dated. So yeah, you've done most of these now. Are these all fitted, or have you just
No, these are all fitted.
placed them all?
Now those are the last ones here.
So you're nearly finished then. And then of course there's the grouting.
Yep.
And there will be, Tony's going to cut some strips of this to use as a skirting that goes along the bits that you will see. And obviously he's not going to bother putting it behind the cabinets, because you'll never see that. So I've got to be very careful which tiles I'm standing on at the moment, because I'm not standing on ones around the edge, because they'll move. Right. It's good though, isn't it?
Yes, it will be.
Yeah, I really like the effect of these stone. Well, it's real stone, isn't it?
Mm.
We've used these in other places. And I like the colour. It's nice and light. I'm trying to keep everything in the kitchen light. As you can see, the ceiling is much lighter. And apart from the little bit of colour on the wall over here and over here, which you won't see a lot of because there will be fridge freezers and my, what are we calling it, dresser? My carved dresser, yes, on that side.
Yes.
But it's going to let so much more light in and be so much more bright. I'm getting really excited now. It'll soon be time to do cabinets once the grouting's done on the floor. And John's done most of the electrics. We can start assembling the cabinets, can't we? And getting those set out.
Grouting tomorrow.
Grouting tomorrow, okay.
That's Thursday.
Yeah, because we'd have to leave that obviously to dry off before we can be walking on it.
And we've got trims around the doorways, around this light well.
Yeah, we're waiting on some angled wood that Tony's going to use for these edges. Unfortunately, I ordered it 2 weeks ago, and then yesterday it said it had been delivered.
And it ended up 400 miles away.
And yeah, it's ended up going to the wrong place, so I'm having to try and sort that out at the moment. It's just really depressing, because we have some problems with our car and we can't get the part at the moment, so we are carless. So we have to rely on Patrick running us around, buying things. I'm trying to get as much delivered as possible. I'm not sure it will stop us getting to the end of our 30-day challenge on time, will it, Tony?
Hopefully not.
It can be done as last thing if we need to. I've still got to buy the work surfaces. I've still got to buy the splashback tiles. I've still got to buy some end panels for the wall units. I need to buy fridge freezers. I'm having 2 of those instead of a big American fridge. I'm just having 2 fridge freezers. We've got the other stuff. We've got the ovens. We've got the hob. Somebody asked me what a hob is. Well, that's what we call it. It's gas hob. It's gas rings. that you put your saucepans on. Yeah, so somebody didn't understand what I meant by a hob, but it's the top part of your cooker. I've already chosen the worktop. Patrick's going to take me and collect that. I can just click and collect that, because that's in stock. I don't think there's anything much holding me up. I just need to go and choose some wall tiles. Do you think we're going to make it?
It should be close, I think.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a push, but we do like a deadline, don't we?
Have you?
Well, you do.
Have you got your end panels yet?
No.
Have you got your worktops?
No.
Well, this is quite crucial.
Okay. You've been finishing off painting, coving and things and last minute filling and stuff, haven't you?
Yes.
But so another job for today is to grout all these tiles. He's finished laying all the tiles on the floor. So then, yeah, we can start assembling units. I can help if that's going to bring it on a bit quicker.
Maybe.
I can help you even if it's just unpacking all the boxes and making sure all the bits are there.
Once I put the units in, I can then put the skirting on.
Because even after the worktops have gone in, you've got to fit the sink into the worktop, fit the gas hob into the worktop.
Well, hopefully, in 2 days, I'll have all the units made and screwed on the walls.
So I'm just wondering whether I need to go shopping sooner rather than later.
Well, I don't know, that's up to you.
Yeah, maybe.
Right.
Maybe try and bring that forward. No, it's going to be very close.
Yes.
Yeah, I think we will make it.
Fingers crossed. I don't think you will.
Oh. So Tony's got an announcement. What's the big announcement, Tony?
I've finished.
Finished what?
Grouting.
Finished the grouting on the floor. It's still to dry yet, but that was quite a long job, wasn't it,
My
Tony?
knees are well pleased.
Oh, yeah, no more kneeling on the floor. Well, there will be a bit of plumbing and stuff. Oh,
Skirting.
sorry, had a flashy light there. Plumbing and skirting and things, but yeah. So, are we doing cabinets?
I'm going to put the cabinet together.
Hey! There's a celebration.
Yeah, it's not true.
Brilliant. Which cabinet are we putting together?
The corner.
I think the corner one is the most complicated, isn't it?
That's what we're doing.
Oh, I'm so excited.
I broke my broom again.
Oh. Now, this is the infamous lucky broom that Tony fixed once more, which has helped him to brush all the grouting out of where it needed to come out of. But unfortunately he's broken it again.
I was too enthusiastic.
Yeah. Oh. What, with your grouting?
No, we'd be brooming.
Oh. Can you not just put some tape or something around it? But it's a broom for short people. You're going to repair it again. Tony does like to repair his broom. So, how are you going to repair that?
I'm going to sleeve it.
Ah, okay. We look forward to seeing the new broom. This could be like Trigger's broom that lasts forever because it only had 29 new handles and 31 new heads. Or something along those lines. This is a UK comedy series I'm talking about. Still works, Tone.
Yeah, that still works.
You just have to bend over a bit. Well done. I'm so pleased with it. And it's so much brighter. For all those of you who were worried about me keeping the old floor underneath, which is, by the way, is made out of broken up pieces of tile, and it's obviously lasted several decades, but it was just too dark in here. But we will still have this piece here, which is now the mat well, which will have a mat for wiping your feet. So I will, if I miss it, I will be able to lift the mat up and just reminisce about what the kitchen floor used to look like. And it's there, it will remain there for posterity. So time to start building the kitchen, Tony. We got to the really exciting bit where we start building the units. They all come flat pack. So yeah, unpacking lots of boxes. It'll be exciting. Well done, Tony. I love it. I love the colour of it. So all the kitchen cabinets are in boxes out here in Tony's workshop, which is absolutely full of things at the moment. Right. Are you trying to find the right box?
Which is the box?
I think it's probably that big one at the back that says 120 because it's a 1200 millimetre sized unit. Yes, that's the one. And there's a lot of other pieces that go with it.
Right.
Are you going to put it together in the kitchen?
Yes.
Right, that'll be good. Right, how are you getting on here, Tony?
Very good.
This is not the first one you've built, so you're getting used to it. These instructions now.
Yes.
What are you thinking of these instructions?
Rubbish.
I knew you was going to say that.
Because they show you in every type of different places you can have it, depending on sink, hob, flat top, blah blah blah.
Yeah, whether you're putting drawers in it or
Yeah.
cupboard doors on it, whether it's a corner unit or... So these units are built, or they're made to fit lots of different possibilities.
Yeah.
But they only give you one set of instructions and then you've got to try to work out whether you're doing A, B, C, D, D1, A6, whatever you're doing.
Be a member of Mensa to be able to put these together.
I was actually a member of Mensa at one point. Yeah. Anyway, and even I find it difficult.
Yes.
Yeah. So, what we would recommend, if anyone from this company is watching, what we would recommend is that you do separate leaflets for each separate possibility. So if there's 6 possibilities, please give us a leaflet that just tells us the bits that we need to know.
It's just for that.
Yeah. When we buy one of these, we've got exactly the same unit as a drawer unit, and this one is now going to be the sink unit.
So you'd have 3 sets of drawings. You could throw 2 away.
Yeah.
I mean, it can't be a lot of money to do that.
They give us lots of pieces of wood that we have to throw away, don't they? So,
for instance, that's a waste of money.
yeah, because what the cabinet that we've just done that is the same size as this one, but we don't need the shelf or those other supporting pieces because it's a drawer cupboard.
So if you said you wanted a sink unit,
Yeah.
they give you the bits of the sink unit. So as opposed to giving you that bloody loads and loads and loads of different drawings, surely the money that would cost would far outweigh the piece you're throwing away.
Yeah, well, they're not going to pack them individually, are they?
Why not?
Well,
for a sink, it would be for a sink.
It is a waste. It is a waste. Although Tony will probably reuse some of those pieces himself. Most people wouldn't, would they?
No.
Is that the right way around?
Yes, it's the right way around. No, it's not.
No, it's not the right way around, Tony. That's it. Oh.
But unfortunately, there's another thing. Now, because we're putting a sink unit in, I've got to cut with a saw half that off.
Have you?
Yes.
Why's that?
Because you've got your pipes and everything coming out of the sink.
Oh, well, yeah. But then that's normal for a sink.
This is a sink unit.
So, on the first page...
We're doing B.
B.
So B is there, which is where I put that.
Yeah. But...
B. And then B and C, you're meant to chop this down.
Right.
Why?
Where does it say that?
Here.
Oh, yeah, because there's a saw, isn't there? Okay. Anyway, it's a very confusing... We're not going to bother everybody with all the instructions.
There, you're meant to finish it off flush there. Yeah.
Our sink is not the same as a half of a... Our sink is going in the middle, which is going to make it even more awkward. So Tony's got to work this one out for himself.
Yes.
Yeah. Why don't you throw them instructions away and have a cup of tea, Tony?
Good idea.
Look, I've just made a cup of tea there, look.
Don't get the sink, I think.
Oh, sorry, flickery lights. Oh, Tony's going to get my sink. Shall I give you a sneaky peek? It's a bit good fun. We've already got the gas hob is down here. Because we've had to measure up for the cabinet for that. And let me just show you the state of the kitchen at the moment. Oh, got flickery light. Let's turn the light off. Right. So Tony is assembling the units. And then we're placing them roughly where they're going so that we work out that they're all going to fit. And we might have to squeeze them up and down a little bit because I have allowed extra gaps. And that corner's going to be the more awkward one. Tony's about to do the sink one, which goes here. And this part will be a 600mm gap, which is the size of the dishwasher. So that's where the dishwasher's going under there. That's not an integrated one. I'm just reusing the one that I already had. And it's much easier to replace and much cheaper to replace than an integrated one. So sink unit's going here. Tony's got to make that unit to fit the sink that I've chosen. Just made it a bit more awkward for him, but I know he's clever. And then the other units. And then we've got wall units to assemble to go up here. Oh, it's happening, it's all happening. It's just taking a while because of all these flat pack instructions that are quite confusing. But we're getting there. It's been a bit... Tony's just arrived with my sink. Going to give everyone a sneaky peek, Tony, before it goes in. I'm so pleased. I always wanted a bigger sink because it makes life so much easier for washing oven shelves and things and barbecue bits and yeah. Wow. Oh, it's freezing cold because it's just coming from Tony's workshop. Wow, isn't that a beautiful thing? Stainless, easy to keep clean. These ridges here are for other parts. There's another smaller sink so that I can use one for washing vegetables. And then there's a draining, it's like a board that goes in, or a grill. Anyway, you'll see all that. Well, there you are, sneaky peek at my sink. Look at the size of it, it's brilliant. I am denied about going for the ceramic one, but in the end, this one was a lot cheaper. I've had so many different sinks over the years. I steer clear of the resin ones because they stain. The ceramic ones can get chips. And I always go back to a stainless one. So that's why I've chosen the stainless one.
$4.34.
Right, Tony's...
You wanted that in the centre, I suppose.
Tony's got quite a lot of working out to do anyway. We'll leave Tony to get on with that. He'll sort it out, won't he?
285, which is 435. So 435 is what? 217 and a half. 217 and a half. That's still.
Right.
That could still go there.
Well, that's good, isn't it? To support it, that's going to be in the way of the sink.
Yes, I know that.
If you put it here, it's not. It should be underneath the sink. Is that not... Am I not looking at this right?
No, this is a good point.
Did you say something, Tony?
No.
Yes, you did, you fibber. You said it was a good point.
Yes. That's why.
So that will create the void under there for the sink to fit. And support the sink as well.
Yes, because that there is 215. And as you say, you've got worktop on top of that.
So if it's in that place there...
It even fits where it is now without the worktop.
Right, so that's good.
Yes.
And then you can chock something underneath it so that the sink is actually properly supported.
Yeah, but don't worry.
Later.
Yeah. You've got 38mm worktop.
Right, okay, so this is the way to put it together.
So.
Tony?
What?
I know we've put drawers in here, but can you not... No, this is standing upright. Measure it on this cupboard here as to where these pieces will go. Look, you've got the back panel and the piece on, as you're saying. So if you measure this, and this sink will fit in this, then build it the same. Yeah? It's turning your head in, isn't it? Right, come on, drink your tea because it's going cold. We'll get there. So we're beginning to get an idea of the layout. I'm sort of stepping right into the corner by the door. So there's still a little bit to come this way. So Tony's been levelling all the units, fixing them to the wall. These are all the base units. There's a tall one to go on the end, but unfortunately we didn't have the inside of it. So it's currently laying on the floor down here until I can get back to get the inside part for that. We've been given the wrong sized drawer fronts for this bit. We've been given 600 or 60 centimetres instead of the 800. So we'll go back and change those. We're beginning to see the layout of the kitchen. That is going to be the under counter oven there, and there'll be a gas hob on the top of that. In the middle there's another little cabinet on the side. Then there will be a space under which the bin slides in. and there'll be some wall cupboards and a hood above it. There'll be no wall cupboards on that wall. So there'll be worktop coming all the way along here. My dishwasher will slide in there. This will be the sink. And then there'll be some more cupboards and worktop around here. Then there'll be the tower cabinet, which is the will have the eye level oven and the microwave in it. We're nearly there. Well, Tony, you've still got a few days left, haven't we? What is it, about 5 or 6 days left?
I thought it was 7.
That was yesterday. So it's 6. Yeah, sorry. So it's 6.
Yeah.
6 days left. I think it might be a little bit tight. John's still got some work to do. We still need lighting, and you still need finishing off on the edges, worktops, fitting the sink in the worktop, fitting the hob in the worktop, fitting the ovens, doing all the plimps underneath. Then there's the wall tiling to do, so it's quite a lot to do in a few days.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. We're going to try though.
When I put the ceiling in,
Yeah, all right.
it can just slide up and it looks proper.
Excellent. Yes, I've hurt my
Perhaps-
bottom ribs.
Oh no.
This bottom one here. And then,
Tony locked himself out while we were shopping, and he's had to climb in to the next door house and break his way through.
I was going home, and then the police grabbed me over
The police didn't come then.
But no one called the.
No one called the police, no.
No, not yet.
Well, I mean, not that it would matter. But
So,
Oh dear, I shouldn't laugh. You hurt yourself.
and they haven't given me the right stuff in these boxes.
Sorry,
What?
hang on. Oh, now what?
he's moving stupid things
After this,
with a hard hat on.
Stop it.
What kind of damage do you expect?
I had no idea.
I can do it with my foot in the door.
And now television presenter. He's been a television presenter before. He's doing even more of it at the moment. You'll find out what later as he.
Here comes the worktops. There's a lot of them.
What we see here.
I wish we had another half that doesn't move.
I know.
They're heavy, aren't they?
Yes.
And they're not wrapped in anything. I was a bit annoyed to do that, but yeah.
I could put one on top, and then you never know.
Oh, don't. I can't believe Tony locked himself out. Oh dear. And he's hurt his rib trying to climb over our huge gates out the back there. And then when he's got over those huge gates, he's realised that the back barn door is locked, which it should be. So he can't get through that way. So he's then climbed up a ladder and gone into the side passageway to come through the middle house. And then when he's got in there, that door's locked as well, and then he can't get back because the ladder's still on the other side.
Yes.
Anyway,
From the front
he's okay now.
Right.
all the way to the back. But you have to just be really careful.
You do.
Now,
Well done.
Thank you.
No.
look at that.
You can still come.
Tony's trying this very, very awkward angle in the corner here.
Can I make a suggestion for that?
Yes, please, John.
While you've got it,
Go down the pub. If I put
Yeah,
another one on there, it will
We
work.
have to part them slightly so that we can get the doors open because of the angles. Okay, are you happy now?
Yeah, I'll tell you when it fits.
Ah. I love the colour because it's light. Right. Whee!